Well, hello YouTube. I hope you're all doing well. I was having real problems with my Wi-Fi extender in the house, so I bought a new one. I got this mesh Wi-Fi extender AC750. So in the box it came with the router itself, the extenders, and some installation guides. Had a read over the installation guides and it was a wee bit difficult to understand. So what I done was I just experimented and I moved about different rooms trying different ways. What you have to do is take your extender down close to your router, or router if you're in the States. So your extender must be plugged in very close to your router to allow initial connection. I don't have a spare socket point close to my router, so I've had to bring an extension out of the garage. Please excuse the condition of my extender. So once your extender's plugged in, you have to wait until the green flashing light becomes solid, like so. You have to connect the extender to your router by pressing the pairing button on your router. Things will flash. Then go back to your extender, hold in the green button and just wait until I have a solid set of lights not flashing. I don't know how close you have to have these together, but I've got them just about a yard apart. There is advice in the documents that come with the router for setup and for tethering, but it's very difficult to understand. Well, I've found so anyway. And before we go any further, I can ask you to share and like this video, and if subscribe, it would really help the channel. It's a new channel. Any help will do. Thank you. Okay, I've made a few attempts at this now, and I've had to bring the router and the connector closer together because it failed at the 1 yard apart. Okay, it's the third time I've tried this at a very close range and it's failed again. I'd actually tried to use it up in the other room without connecting to the router and I got a little bit of success with it, but it wasn't secure. So I've came back down. I'm now thinking I might have to press the reset button at the bottom. I'll give that a go and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've pressed this button for 4 seconds and all the lights came on. Every one of the lights, the right hand side above the flashing green light came on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till that stops flashing and I'll try and reconnect it to the router. So reconnecting to the router, I've got a flashing light on the extender and the lights on the router have came on. I'm going to sit back for 5 minutes and wait and see what happens. The lights in the router have went off and the lights on the extender are flashing. Okay, it's my 4th time attempting this. I've now realised I had to press my router button for 5 seconds to change the mode, and hopefully now it's going to connect to the extender. Looks like we're getting somewhere now. This is a Virgin router. I'm in the UK, so it was a 3 or 4 second press of the button. I don't know what your router will be. You may have to experiment. So a close up of the lights on the extender. I have all lights illuminated in green. I'm now going to unplug the router, take it to another room and try and gain connection. I'll be right back. Okay, I've changed rooms, moved up the stairs quite a distance away from the router. I've got all the green lights except one red. The one red's an Ethernet light. I do not have an Ethernet cable connected, so I'm not concerned about that. Okay, that's me back on the PC now. So I'm looking at for connections in my Wi-Fi. The top one is my original router. The bottom one is my extender, which is 2 or 3 rooms away from the router. So when you're looking for your connection for your router, it will be your code from your main router and EXT for extension at the end. Well, I hope that's all helped you through. I know it was a bit of a bumble on the way. It's my very early attempt at talking on YouTube, so I'm kind of new at it. I would really appreciate if you could take your time, give us a like, maybe subscribe, and do anything else you have to do to help me keep this channel going. Really appreciate it, guys. Have a nice day.